Good morning all. So today we are going to discuss about gametogenesis. Okay. So what is meant by gametogenesis? The origin and development of gametes is called as gametogenesis. So development of gametes. So both the sperm and ovum cells is called as gametogenesis. So this may be divided into spermatogenesis and oogenesis. So the gametogenesis can be divided into two types. The one is spermatogenesis, another one is oogenesis. So spermatogenesis deals with the development of male sex called sperms in the male gonad or testes. So that is the spermatogenesis deals with the development of male sex cells. So spermatogenesis vandu male sex cells மூலமா sperm cells produce பண்ணோம் in the male gonad or testes. So the oogenesis is the development of female sex cells called ova or eggs in the female gonad or ovary. That means that is a female sex hormones. So the cells are called as an ova or egg in the female gonad or ovary. So just I have to repeat. The origin and the development of gametes is called as gametogenesis. It is divided into two types. One is spermatogenesis, another one is oogenesis. So the spermatogenesis is development with the male sex hormones, that is called as sperms in the male gonad or testes, and the oogenesis is the development of female sex cells called ova or egg in the female gonad or ovary. Okay, next line. So this is next one, the spermatogenesis. So spermatogenesis means the entire process of spermatogenesis can be divided into following two phases. One is the formation of spermatids, another one is spermiogenesis. Okay, so one is formation of spermatid. So every spermatid வந்து form ஆகுது அப்படினு சொல்லிட்டு வரோம். The next one is spermiogenesis. So the formation of spermatids கீழ என்னெல்லாம் வருது அப்படினா the male gonad is known as a testis in the site of spermatogenesis. In each vertebrate a pair of testes remains attached to dorsal body walled by a connective tissue called mesochorium. Then each testis is formed of thousands of millions elongated and coiled tubes called as seminiferous tubules. That means every vertebrate we having six hormones. Okay, so vertebrates in the pair of testis it remains attached to the dorsal body by a wall of a connective tissue called as mesochorium. Then each testis is formed of thousands of sperm cells and thousands of seminiferous tubules. That means the sperm cells can produce the thousands of sperms in their hormones. Okay, so secrete ஆகும்போது the sperm cells produces ஆகிறது, so thousands and millions of sperm cells can be produced. That is called as seminiferous tubules. Next, so this is a spermatogenesis picture. So first one is two eggs. So there are three phases under the formation of spermatids. We having three phases. One is a multiplication phase, another one is a growth phase, and another one is a maturation phase. There are three phases. What are the phases? Multiplication, growth, and maturation. So first stage is multiplication. So multiplication too often primary germ cells with diploid chromosomes. That means we have been two eggs. Okay, so two eggs are இருக்கும். என்ன formation நடக்கும் அப்படினா primary germ cells with diploid chromosomes. So diploid என்னது? How many? There are two. Okay, so the two chromosomes is undergone with another two. So through often மறுபடியும் எப்படி separated ஆகுது? 2x ல இருந்து another 2x 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 2x. Okay, so this stage is a multiplication. ஒரு chromosomes இருந்து மறுபடியும் again வந்து multiply ஆகிட்டே போகுது. That is called as a multiplication phase. Multiplication phase the chromosomes will be multiplied. Okay, the cells can be multiplied. So 1x ஒரு ரெண்டு chromosomes spermatocyte. So this can be ஒரே ஒரு chromosomes மட்டும் தான் அதுல இருந்து grow ஆகும். மல்டிப்ளை ஆகிறதுல இருந்து ஏதாவது ஒரே ஒரு செல்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் என்னது அடுத்தது வந்து growth ஸ்டேஜ்க்கு வரும். எல்லா செல்ஸும் growth ஆகுமா அப்படினா கண்டிப்பா கிடையாது. ஓகேவா? சோ ஏதாவது பர்టిక్యులரான செல்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் வந்துட்டு அதுல grow ஆகும். அதுல இருந்து ஒரே ஒரு செல்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் grow ஆகுது. அந்த செல்ஸ்க்கு பேர் என்னது? Primary spermatocytes. So the primary spermatocytes is undergone with an first maturation division. So first maturation division, 2x is converted into an XX. Okay. So in this stage, so the division is called as a first maturation division. So see, so the primary spermatocytes in the growth phase is called as an the 2x is divided into an XX. So through of an which is can be separated through of first maturation division. So first maturation of the division மூலமா அது separated ஆகுது. So that is called as an XX. Then next is an maturation phase. Maturation phase ல என்ன நடக்குது அப்படினா through of an secondary spermatocytes. So first division is a primary spermatocyte. Another division is a secondary spermatocyte. So secondary spermatocytes la என்னவா இருக்கு அப்படினா only an haploid. Haploid na single chromosomes ஆக தான் அது ஃபார்ம் ஆயிருக்கு. So see there, so X only there. So through of an X is an haploid. Only an single chromosomes can be applied. So that is called as a secondary spermatocytes. So through of an secondary spermatocytes, they are undergoing of an second maturation division. So second maturation division, so see, so one haploid cells undergoes of an two haploid cells and another is a two haploid cells. The formation is undergoes of an second maturation division. So first is an first maturation division, another one is a second maturation division. So through of an we are getting of an, so see, spermatase, this one is a spermatase and another is a spermatolysis. So through of these only we are getting of an sperm cells. Sperm cells can be produced. So only there three phases are there. What are the phases? Multiplication, growth and maturation phase. So multiplication phase la enna nadakudhu appadina, so what, so repeated ah vandu multiply aagite irukum, cells vandu multiply aagite irukku, multiplication phase. The growth vandu cells vandu grow aaga. So through of a primary spermatocytes and then secondary spermatocytes. So primary spermatocytes kila enna divisions nadakudhu appadina, first maturation division and another is a second maturation division. So first maturation division la 2x வந்து xx ஆ வந்து டிவைட் ஆகுது. xx ஆ டிவைடட் ஆகுது. That is called as a first maturation division. Another is a secondary spermatocytes that's undergone of a second maturation division. So these undergoes of a sperm cells. So இதுல இருந்தத என்ன ஆகும்? Sperm cells வந்து produces ஆகும். So that is an primary multiplication phase. Multiplication phase na enna appadina, the primary germ cells are multiplied by repeated mitotic division. The cells can be produced after the first mitotic divisions are known as the spermatogonia or sperm mother cells. Sperm mother cells la irundha the producers agudhu. That is called as a multiplication phase. So mother cells la irundha multiply agudhu sperm cells. That is called as a spermatogonia or sperm mother cells. Another is a growth phase. So growth phase is a spermatogonia do not divide for some time but it increases in size by accumulating the nutritive materials from the supporting cells. So growth ஆகிறதுக்கு கண்டிப்பா என்ன தேவை? They have nutritions. தேவையான nutrient இருந்துச்சுனா தான் the cells வந்து grow ஆகும். So the sometimes but increases in size. Size வந்து sometimes வந்து normal cells ல இருந்து கொஞ்சம் increases ஆகும். But accumulating the nutritive materials from the supporting cells in mammals, such supporting cells are called as cells of Sertoli. The enlarged spermatogonia are now is called as a primary spermatocytes. Okay. Next is the maturation phase. So So the cells can be matured through often primary spermatocytes, and it is divided by meiosis consisting of two successive divisions. The first division is called as an reductional or disjunctional, reducing the chromosomes number of 2n to n chromosomes. So 2n n chromosomes are divided together. So these cells are called as an secondary spermatocytes. So first is an primary spermatocytes. The primary spermatocytes is divided into an secondary spermatocytes through often 2n to n. Okay. So secondary division is equatorial equational. Okay, ஒரே மாதிரியே separated ஆகுது. எல்லா செல்ஸும் ஒரே மாதிரியே இருக்கும். Then it is resulting in the formation of an getting of an 4 daughter cells. Okay. So ஒரு செல்லுல இருந்து ஒரு primary spermatocytesல இருந்து நமக்கு வந்து 2n ல இருந்து n ஆகுது. That is primary ல இருந்து secondary ஆ form ஆகுது. Secondary spermatocytesல இருந்து நமக்கு வந்து மொத்தம் எத்தனை cells கிடைக்குது? நியூவா 4 daughter cells வந்து கிடைக்குது. That is called as an spermatids. So that means meiosis ல தான் வந்து நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்? Meiosis, mitosis and meiosis நம்ம சொல்றோம்ல. So mitosis ல one cell is divided into an two cells. ஓகேவா? mitosis ல என்னென்ன stages இருக்கும்? prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. இது வந்து என்னது அப்படினா somatic cells, body cells மூலமா separated ஆகுது mitosis. meiosis வந்து எப்ப separated ஆகும் அப்படினா sex cells மூலமா தான் separated ஆகும். sex hormones வந்து secreted ஆகும்போது தான் meiosis ஓட divisions வந்து நடக்கும். cell divisions meiosis எப்ப நடக்கும் அப்படினா sex cells. So one cell is divided into an 4 daughter cells is called as an meiosis. சரியா? ஒரு செல் வந்து ரெண்டா டிவைடட் ஆகுது என்னது? mitosis, and the one cell is divided into an 4 daughter cells is called as an meiosis. That is called as a sexual reduction division. சரியா? So reduction division எதுல நடக்கும்? sex reduction division பாத்தீங்க அப்படினா meiosis ல தான் செப்பரேட் ஆகும். Okay, so first வந்து பார்த்தது formation of spermatids பாத்தீங்க. செகண்ட் வந்துட்டு spermiogenesis. So spermiogenesis னு சொல்லலாம். அப்படி இல்ல அப்படினா என்ன சொல்லலாம் அப்படினா spermatogenesis. Spermiogenesis or spermatogenesis. So this is the second phase of spermatogenesis, during which the spermatids are produced at the end of the first phase or metamorphosed in the sperm cells. The spermatids is here typical cells containing என்னென்னலாம் இருக்கும் ஒரு sperm cellsல அப்படினா nucleus, cytoplasmic organelles, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, ஓகேவா? cell organelles உள்ள இருக்கிற எல்லாமே வந்து produces ஆகும். But the nucleus is only contains the haploid number of chromosomes. Nucleus எங்க present ஆயிருக்கும்? Where it will be present? In the organelles எங்க present ஆயிருக்கும்? Center of the organelles. ஓகேவா? sub organellesல centerல மட்டும் தான் present ஆயிருக்கும். So nucleus குள்ள தான் நமக்கு என்ன form ஆயிருக்கும்? chromosomes வந்து அதெல்லாம் produces ஆயிருக்கும். So the cytoplasmic organellesல mitochondria, Golgi bodies, nucleus எல்லாமே form ஆயிருக்கும். இந்த நியூக்ளியஸ்ல நமக்கு சென்டர்ல தான் நமக்கு என்ன ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆயிருக்கும்? the chromosomes வந்து present ஆயிருக்கும். that will be the DNA. During the spermiogenesis or spermatogenesis, the following transformation is occurs in the spermatids. நார்மலா இந்த ஃபார்மேஷன் நடக்கும்போது spermatid cellsல வந்து நிறைய differences வந்து நடக்கும். என்னென்னலாம் இருக்கு அப்படின்னா the large spherical nucleus becomes smaller or by losing the water and usually changes its shape and its elongated structure. நார்மலா அதோட ஷேப்பை வந்து என்ன பண்ணிக்குது? spherical shapeல இருக்கு. large spherical nucleus-ஆ இருக்கும். losing water molecules வந்து loss ஆகி அதோட ஷேப்பை வந்து elongated பண்ணிக்கும். ஓகேவா? spherical shapeல இருக்க sperm cells வந்து அந்த water எல்லாம் releases ஆகிறதுனால அது என்ன ஆகும்? elongated ஆகி அந்த sperm cells ஓட structure வந்து கொஞ்சம் elongated-ஆ இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். Then the Golgi bodies condensed into a cap is called as an acrosome in front of the nucleus. So எங்க acrosomeல அந்த வந்து center of the nucleusல இது present ஆயிருக்கும் Golgi bodies. That is a cap னு சொல்லுவோம். ஓகேவா? sperm cells ஓட structure. Then nucleus and the acrosome is spermiogenesis. So spermiogenesis is what we have seen means only the structure of sperm cells. Okay, so that is an egg, the middle piece and tail. Egg la vande enna form aayirukku acrosome in the cap of the cells and the nucleus is present. The middle of the centrioles and the middle piece, the main piece of a tail and the main piece. The two centrioles of middle piece is developed an axial filament which are bunched into a single thread and extended behind in the form of a large vibrate tail. So thus the spermatids is transformed into a fertile sperm cells which is divisible into an head, middle piece and tail. So spermatogenesis la two of spermatogenesis what we have seen. So one is a formation of spermatid, another one is a spermiogenesis. Formation of spermatids in the one they having three phases. What are the phases? Multiplication phase, growth phase and maturation phase. Okay, multiplication phase is the one that too often only the cells can be multiplied. Growth phase, the primary spermatocytes can be formed. So primary spermatocytes is undergone of divisions. Secondary spermatocytes. So through often secondary spermatocytes we are getting often the cells can be matured and then we are getting often four daughter cells. Newly produced four daughter cells can be produced. Okay. So next is then oogenesis. So it occurs in the ovary of female animals. It is comparable to spermatogenesis. So far as the nucleus changes are concerned, but the cytoplasmic specialization in oogenesis is different form of spermatogenesis. It is divided into again following three phases. So one is the multiplication phase. So through of this multiplication phase, the primary germinal cells of the ovary with diploid number of chromosomes divided into several times mitotically so as to form a large number of daughter cells is known as an oogonia. So number of daughter cells can be produced is called as a oogonia. So this is the structure of oogenesis. So this is also divided into multiplication, growth and maturation stage. So multiplication phase. So the one cell is divided into two cells. The two cells is divided into four cells. So these are the multiplication phases. So in that it's formed as an oogonia. Okay. So what is the oogonia is can be formed. So through of this sperm multiplication phase that is undergone of a growth phase. So growth phase is called as a primary oocytes. So the primary oocytes is undergo of a first maturation division. So but that is undivision. That is equal irukadu. Okay va. So adula vanda spermatids la pathinga appadina the cells can be equal in size. In this unequal in size. Okay, one vanda perusaavum innonu vanda small avum irukum. The small one is called as a polar bodies. Okay, so big one is called as a second oocyte. First maturation division it can be undergoes of a secondary oocytes. So through of unequal sizes of chromosomes, one is formed as a polar bodies. Polar bodies is formed in only a small in size. Okay, so second oocyte is undergone of so in the mature division there is the form of the polar division is can be divided into again two cells. So that is polar bodies. This can be matured ovum. Secondary oocytes there is the end formation of matured ovum. Secondary polar body. First maturation division, second maturation division maturation phases that. But என்னவா இருக்கும் அப்படினா polar bodies தான் form ஆகும். So polar bodies பாத்தீங்க அப்படினா unequal sizes தான் form ஆகும், not an equal in sizes. So equal in sizes இது form ஆகாது. polar body கீழ இது வந்து ரெண்டு division form ஆக ஆரம்பிக்கும். Secondary oocytes பாத்தீங்க அப்படினா matured ovum வரும். Secondary polar body வந்து மறுபடியும் இதுல இருந்து இன்னொரு polar body form ஆகும். ஓகேவா? So growth phase la pathinga appadina the oogonia does not divide the தான் கிடைக்கும். சரியா? Then maturation phase. Maturation phase ல பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா it undergoes of an again the two successive division. Very divisions நடக்குது by meiosis மூலமா. First division meiosis 1 ல என்ன நடக்குது அப்படின்னா ரெண்டு unequal daughter cells. Okay, two unequal daughter cells is called as one வந்து filial cells ஆகும், இன்னொரு வந்து polar body ஆகும் form ஆகும். That is called as an unequal sizes of cells. The larger cells is called as an secondary oocytes. It contains the haploid set of chromosomes due to the reduction in division and the entire amount of cytoplasm. The cells is called as a first polar body or podocyte, that is N. ஒரே ஒரு செல்ஸ் மட்டும் ஃபார்ம் ஆகும், அதாவது polar body இருந்து again ரெண்டு polar bodies சின்ன polar bodies வந்து ஃபார்ம் ஆகும். Then secondary oocytes ல பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா first polar body then undergoes the second maturation division by meiosis 2, which is an equational division. As a result of this division, one large ovum is formed containing the entire amount of cytoplasm and n number of chromosomes and second polar body like the first polar body. அதாவது எப்படி ஃபார்ம் ஆகும் அப்படின்னா லாஸ்டா நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்குது அப்படின்னா ஒரே ஒரு லார்ஜ் ஓவம் செல்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் ஃபார்ம் ஆகும். ஸோ சேம் அதே மாதிரி அந்த போலார் பாடி n நம்பர் ஆஃப் குரோமோசோம்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு போலார் பாடி ப்ரொடியூசஸ் ஆச்சுல்ல, சின்னதாக ஒரு ஃபார்ம் ஆச்சுல்ல, ஸோ சேம் அதே மாதிரி தான் செகண்ட் மியாட்டிக் டிவிஷன்லையும் வந்துட்டு ப்ரொடியூசஸ் ஆகும். ஓகேவா? தென் ரைப்பனிங் ஆஃப் எக், எக்கோட ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ். ஸோ ரைப்பனிங் ஆஃப் எக் வந்து இந்த ரைப்பனிங்ல என்னது மெச்சூர்டாக போகிற ஸ்டேஜில் இருக்கிறது. Then oogenesis is followed by the formation of protective covering layers called as an egg membranes. Primary membrane is formed surrounding the plasma membrane of ovum and it is secreted by the ovum itself. Ovum layer secrete ஆகும். So in the form of frog ல வந்து என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க அப்படின்னா zona pellucida னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த ovum structure இருக்கிறது zona pellucida. The secondary membrane is called as cell coral, is formed from an ovary follicular cells. The tertiary membranes are secreted in oviduct when the ovum or passes from the ovary to the outside. The egg white is an albumin and calcareous cells, etc. Structure. So this is an ovum of a frog. Okay, frog or ovum here. எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா மேல வந்து பாருங்க அல்மண்ட் போல், மேல இருக்கிறது அல்மண்ட் போல்னு சொல்லுவோம், கீழே இருக்கிறது வெஜிடல் போல்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ உள்ள இருக்கக்கூடியது ஆல்புமின். ஆல்புமின் is a liquid part, white liquid formation is formed. The pigment part and in between membrane உள்ள இருக்கக்கூடியது yolk, that is an yellow color pigment, it can be formed. Then outer vitelline membrane is formed in an outer layer. Okay, so that's all about an oogenesis. Thank you all.
Thank you.